John Chu, so excited to have you here on Left Out Loud. Thank you for joining the podcast today.
Oh, it is my pleasure.
And I feel like it's especially exciting. It's almost like we have breaking news here because I saw on your socials a couple of hours ago that you were officially
Mhm.
on the ballot for
Mhm.
New Jersey's 6th district.
Yes, yes. So we collected 1,598 signatures. We needed 500 to get on the ballot. Friday was the deadline to challenge that. So we are officially on. I'm very excited about that.
Congratulations. That's great. And so why don't we start with, if you don't mind, tell me a little bit about your background and
Mhm.
sort of what motivated you to run for Congress.
Oh, sure. So I was a Bernie Sanders delegate. I was uh, the coordinator for the campaign in 2020 in Middlesex County and Monmouth County, which encompasses my congressional district.
Mhm.
So I traveled to Iowa, traveled to New Hampshire for those campaigns. In my local Democratic Party, I was the chair of the Progressive Caucus in my town, and I was also the chair of Our Revolution, New Jersey, and that was a group that came out of the Bernie Sanders campaign, and we've
Mhm.
helped a lot of we helped the nurses in their labor strike, local labor strike.
Oh,
We
wow.
helped, yeah, that was a big one. We helped some steel workers in their local strike. We helped stop a power plant in a environmental justice community, and yeah, some rental work and
So
just a lot of good
you've been
activism work.
extremely active in politics, it sounds like for quite a while now.
Quite a while, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you ran in 2024, correct? For
Yes, yes,
Congress in the same district.
yes.
So, tell me, like, has your thinking changed at all in terms of your approach to running
Mm.
this time around? We just had
Mhm.
our last guest, Victoria Broderick, is running in Tennessee, and she ran in 2024 against the incumbent. She's
Yeah.
doing it again in 2026. So, just curious, has anything changed from your perspective in the way that you're running this time around?
Mhm. Yeah, so I ran in 2024 because of Palestine, what's happening in Palestine.
Hmm.
There are a lot of mosques in my district, I think either eight or nine. And I was visiting one of the mosques for community outreach. One of the leaders started talking with me, and he was expressed concern about our congressperson, who's actually probably the second worst person in the House of Representatives when it comes to Israel and funding Israel. And
Hmm.
yeah, so he asked me to run. It was a short campaign. Unlike this time, I had only 2 weeks to collect the petition signatures.
Wow.
But it was easier. It was easier 2 years ago because the requirement was only 200. But that was not too hard for me because of my connections with our revolution and all the political work that I've done.
Hmm.
But I had to hustle, but it wasn't too hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So fast forward 2 years later, I decided to run. This time I started last April. A big difference. So started more than a year ago, or almost a year ago,
Hmm.
and it's running on similar issues. However, things are have gotten worse, I think, in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And you know, having a computer science degree, I can talk about AI a little bit more.
Hmm.
My congressman's completely quiet on AI, and we can talk
Wow.
about, yeah, it's really bad. And he's on the AI committee.
How is that possible?
I don't know if he misspoke, or, I don't know if he was lying or misspoke.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. So we just put that out there on our social media. Um, but yeah, so this time we have more to talk about. And besides AI, Iran, he's not
Hmm.
talking too much about it.
Right.
All the Democrats are delaying the war powers resolution vote, and he's part of that leadership class that doesn't. He might not be the one on the committee blocking it, but he's not talking about it.
Hmm.
Talking about like what we can do, right?
Right.
So, no, he's definitely not doing everything in his power to keep us out of war, out of a ground invasion with Iran.